Hello dear ladies and gentlemen, and welcome Skyke here for Balance Games. And we are back with some more Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4. And I apologize for the delay in videos, but there is a good reason. I had a couple of new computer parts and I had to reinstall Windows. So it took a while for me to get all my settings just right. But we are back with our UK Let's Play, episode 2. So let's see how democracy will prevail. Now, it has been a week or so, so I do apologize if I do not remember everything. Sorry about the cursor. I've been having some weird trouble lately with my mouse pointer being weird. So we'll definitely fix that hopefully fix it. But for the moment, I kind of know what I'm doing with it, so let's just roll. So my ships are all going to their various areas that they need to be. I'm gonna divide my fleets up into my English Channel fleet and my Eastern North Sea, Baltic Sea area. So we'll definitely have that up and running. Because I want to cut off the Germans' trade supply and their ships from being able to attack our trade supplies as well. Oh, wonderful rain just coming down here. So this will be a great episode for sure. Alright, let's quickly pause. Actually, let's just run it. We don't have a lot of manpower, so that's going to be a problem in a bit. Hopefully the Germans start doing stuff so we can get our things up and running. Actually, let's merge them quickly back again. I just want to create a new fleet with all the submarines in one fleet. There we go. You then I shall select and split. Right, so one aircraft carrier, one aircraft carrier, 4 battleships, 5 battleships. This one has more battleships and more destroyers, so I will select him as the Eastern North Sea fleet. Eastern North Fleet. There we go. And we shall station you in Scapa Flow, because I think that will be very appropriate. I'm just gonna pause quickly, just to get all my stuff ready. Oh, we have more ships that came in. Whoopsie. You ships. Why do you have a battlecruiser? Oh, let's merge you all up. Why won't you? Oh, that's why it would merge up. Right, so more submarines, you guys just have some fun here, I believe. Let me just quickly check where my submarines spawn. In Cornwall? Cornwall, that's Dover, Portsmouth. Right, we'll figure that out as we go along. And submarines are heading off. You shall be the English Channel fleet, or let's just call you a home fleet, because you will be protecting your homes from the Axis and the Commonwealth. Well, not Commonwealth, Comintern. Sorry, I got my commons mixed up. Let's get at Andrew Cunningham for the privilege of the English Channel Sea, and James Fawn Somerville. Sounds glorious. Right. You shall be stationed in here. King George V dies. Oh no. His Majesty George V, King of United Kingdom and the British Dominions and Emperor of India, has passed away. His quiet, calm devotion to his subjects saw the empire through both the Great War and the Great Depression. His son will assume the mantle as King Edward the Seventh. No, the 8th, sorry, but there are already concerns that he will be too independent of thought. Stanley, Baldwin and Neville Chamberlain are preparing to ensure that he will accept direction from the Prime Minister and the Cabinet. Isn't that just wonderful? So as I said, we have low manpower. How is our production? We will need a lot of guns, logistics-wise, a lot of infantry equipment, and not as much support equipment, but it will definitely be a thing later on. Alright, so I have 59 ships for the English Channel, 58 for the North Sea, Eastern North Sea. Where are my rest of my fleets? I know I have some over here. Here we go. Let's merge it all up and get... I'm just gonna leave my submarines as they are, or should I? Yeah, I think I'll leave my submarines as they are because my only threat in the Pacific will be the Japanese. So, which is a great threat. It's a much larger threat than Germany is navally. But I don't think I'll need to divert my submarines for now, at least. There goes my fleet. I do have my ships here in the Mediterranean. Cool. Merging them up. And let's get our submarines deselected from them. And we shall employ Bruce Fraser, because Bruce is always an awesome name. We shall select you. And we shall split you up. The Bruce, you will be defending the Gibraltar Strait, because that will be a major supply line for the Italians. Oh, I love the music of the Commonwealth. Excellent. This fleet will take care of the Eastern Mediterranean Sea. We'll put you in Cairo. No, that's not Cairo. I have my cities mixed up. Why, oh why? There we go. Submarines, I think I'll keep where they are for now. Or should I put them in Malta? Just to spread my fleets out in the Mediterranean a bit. Oh, wonderful. The 19 submarines. Oh, so there's where the submarines are going to be coming in. Plymouth. Also, a bit of interesting news if you haven't seen on the Paradox Twitch stream. They are bringing out a new DLC for basically just a major revamp of the Commonwealth countries, such as Canada, England. They confirmed England, Canada, and the British Raj, I believe. But they haven't confirmed anyone else. But if they're doing a Commonwealth patch, or DLC, I think it'll include all of the Commonwealth countries. And they said that it'll be a free DLC for Field Marshal House of Iron 4 owners, so which I am luckily one of. So I will definitely get that as soon as it comes out. They said it should be coming out in December, so I will definitely keep an eye on that and put up a couple of videos or just a quick overview look of how the DLC looks. They said it will be a complete revamp of the national focuses, but they haven't said anything else that it will be containing. So here's hoping that they will bring a little bit more detail to the Commonwealth countries with their tanks and equipment and such. So my main idea for this campaign is, if Germany wants to make some ruckus here on the French border, it will just, I will then be sending expeditionary forces over to come and help the French army, but this time I will make sure that the Belgium pass is secured quite properly. The Maginot Line almost always holds in my campaigns that I've played so far, but most of the time it's either Italy pushing in the south of France through, or it's Germany coming over through the Netherlands and Belgium, and then heading straight for Paris and France capitulates there. So we will definitely keep our eyes out as things develop, and we will get our armies ready as soon as possible as well. Now, as I said, I'm not going to be building tanks for the first couple of years, just because British tanks aren't that good against the German ones at this point in time. Because I believe we have at the moment research stuff. Tanks, yeah, we only have the Vickers 2s, which aren't very good tanks, but we will try to upgrade our tanks as soon as we can. I will probably, with my next available research, I'll try and get the Matilda. Ooh, the remilitarization of the Rhineland. Several German divisions recently advanced into the Rhineland, marking the first time since the end of the Great War that Germany has forces positioned west of the Rhine. This is in clear violation of the Versailles Treaty, under which Germany is forbidden from militarizing the region. The French seem content to limit their response to this breach to diplomatic objections, and public opinion in Britain is firmly against a war. We're against the war, but if we have to, we will go over it. One thing that I hope they bring out in the new DLC is that the Matilda 2, because that is technically a heavy tank, not a light tank. So we have our national focus that we can choose again. There's only 2% world tension at the moment. I could go service overseas, which gives me a bunch of experience for my different branches of the military. I can go home defense, which adds coastal forts, which isn't a bad idea actually. Or I could go limited rearmament, and wonderful thunder in the background. Limited rearmament I think will be quite prudent because we don't have a lot of military factories at the moment. And the forts, although a good idea, my main hope and focus is to not even let Germany be on this coast. I want to push Germany back as soon as possible and stop her from invading France. Because that is what the UK do, we protect and serve. Also, we are building up quite a nice fighter capacity. Already have 208 in stored. They're lost to gladiators, but still not too bad for early warring. We have 250 here. Let's get that up to 450. Get our stored reserved fighters out as soon as possible. There we go. Oh, the Spanish Civil War. A civil war has erupted in Spain. Several generals seeking to overthrow the current government in Madrid have issued a pronuncio, something Spanish, I'm sorry, I cannot pronounce that, and a large portion of the Spanish armed forces have answered their call to arms. This right-wing nationalist faction has occupied much of Spain, including the overseas territories. Loyalist forces and volunteers have assembled under the left-wing Republican government, determined to resist the putsch to their last breath. I don't know if that's a typo or not. We'll see. The battle for Spain has begun. Okie dokie, so National Spain against Republican Spain. I would like Republican Spain to win, but 9 times out of 10 National Spain wins just because of the reinforcements they get from Italy, Germany and Japan. And unfortunately I cannot start Lend-Lease, but I'm not too concerned about Spain, even though if National Spain wins, they 8 out of 10 times will not join the war against France and the United Kingdom and such. Right, so we only have 18 divisions in Britain, which is not a lot. I would like it to be more, but we don't have the infantry equipment in any case to supply more troops. Already have 2 submarines on the go. And not a lot that's going to be happening for a little bit. So we can see the progress of National Spain Madrid, Republican Spain. I think, can I give them military access? I can, but they won't accept it. So that is fine. So as I said, I will hopefully not even allow the Germans to come through Netherlands or Brussels, Belgium, but my main line of defense will be here and protecting, making sure Germany doesn't push through. Because if they take Paris, it's basically over for France. And I will probably get some mountaineer divisions here on the southern coast of France to protect against the Italians, because they have quite a large army, the Italians. Not the best divisions that layer, but they're still quite large in number. But every match is every game is a new experience. There's always little changes in techniques that change. Some stay the same. So we'll have to see and wait what the German response will be. I'm going to stay democratic as England for this one because I haven't really done it. I've done a nationalist England and a communist England, but not a democratic one. Just because with nationalism and communism in the game, you can do a little bit more stuff earlier on than its democratic counterparts. Ethiopia is doing pretty well with, well, Italy is doing well at invading Ethiopia, and my forces are just standing in Africa at the moment. In South Africa I'm not worried about because I don't think they'll change sides. We'll just have to keep an eye on that because, yeah, completely democratic. My biggest problem will be is diverting forces from Africa to their respective areas to defend against the Italians, because I think they'll have more troops in Ethiopia than I will have when the war breaks out. Oh yeah, good. We don't need any resources at the moment, so I think let's go to speed 5, just to get the ball on the roll. Madrid. And Republic of Spain is actually still holding out quite nicely. They're actually pushing a bit. If they could cut them off here, that would be a big chunk of nationalist forces that will be unavailable. Soviet Union sent 3 divisions, Germany 2, so at the moment I think that might be the push that's going on in here, is the Soviet forces kicking some Spanish butt. Which is not the worst thing that could happen in the world, in my opinion. If I were Germany, I would say the exact opposite, but for once I am not. So, South Africa is going to be quite vital in the African theatre mode, so we'll definitely want to keep our relations up with them, because they have actually very good soldiers, and they can kick some serious butt, even against overwhelming numbers. What is happening here? Okay, apparently China is now different shades of yellow. Limited rearmament, excellent. Basic machine tools as well. Let's pause quickly because I need to change. Alright, I know I said I'm gonna research tanks, but we need to get our industry up first before we can do anything. A motorized army. Motorized will be nice, but I think let's get some experience for our military. Do we have extra military factions? No, I don't. Interesting. So we're only importing oil at the moment, the rest we're pretty fine on. Yeah, we got some more civilian factories, I forgot. I misread then. I thought we were getting military factories as well. Alright, so what's here? Right. Tactical bomber, close air support. I will need bombers, but I don't think right away. Okay, so we have enough for political advisor or something of nature like that. I am very tempted to go limited conscription just to get that extra manpower. But on the other hand, if I get ourselves somebody that gives us political power, that would be nice as well, like Philip Kerr. Yeah, let's do it. Philip Kerr, then I will get limited conscription afterwards, because the manpower will be a big thing that I'll need. 32 days till the King George V class battleship is done researched, and then 76 days and 29 days for construction 1 and mechanical computing, which is quite handy and useful in the beginning of the game, especially with Britain having radar already. Alright, it seems National Spain is going to win, there's no doubt of that. And we're just sitting here in Gibraltar having fun. I don't think I'm going to put areas here yet. I don't think that'll be necessary. No, I don't think we have an aircraft carrier, so it'll be fine. Speaking of aircraft carriers, I need to actually check if all my planes are right. Yeah, this is too many fighters. We need more. Too many naval bombers. Sorry, I apologize. So that's 12 that we can put in. Yeah, let's put that in. If it's too much, we'll just pull down the naval bomb element. Actually, let's do that already. Oops. There you go, set limit. Oh, that's wow. We don't have carrier fighters being built at the moment. Right. Yeah. Two things at once. I love it. Right, so we have the King George V class battleship, which will be very useful in replacing our older Queen Elizabeth classes. Anti-tank, not necessary. Alright, I'm gonna get that Matilda, just because it's gonna bother me if I don't. Infantry equipment. Let's get support weapons. I think support weapons will be quite handy. Can we pull something off somewhere to build carrier fighters? I think let's take one off interwar fighters and get carrier fighters. Then Nimrod. And we'll just wait for the Queen Elizabeth class to finish its construction. Then we will order 4 King George V class battleships to be built. Excellent. And so that'll fill up, so we have 20, so that's 40. So let's just give 5 more for fighters, because I'll need that a lot. And we have naval factories already. So our submarines are done building. Let's scroll down. Did we get? No, we didn't get new submarine classes. You know what? I'm just not gonna build a lot more submarines at the moment. Let's get. Actually, let's start construction on a King George V class battleship. Let's put Dover as the launch point. And then once these 6 factories are done, we'll just throw them on here and help get that construction faster. Excellent. So we are about just over halfway through the first year, so I think this will be a good time to pause, but thank you guys so much for watching. I apologize if we haven't done really a lot, but the first couple of episodes will be mostly just preparation and planning, but once all of that is done and things are starting to get heated, we will have a lot of good time. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe down below, and comment to us what you would like to see me do. As England, I am new to them, so if you have any suggestions or tips, please let me know in the comments below. And thank you guys so much for watching. Take care. Goodbye.